agenda where it's at, beer.
Welcome to the episode of Into the West Comics. My name is Frank. Sonny's here.
Thank you for coming back, whoever's back from last week. I do apologize for the mess that was.
I wasn't involved.
He was not involved.
Paul wasn't here. You weren't here, right?
No.
Okay, I can't remember.
Sharing spirit.
Hot Dog Corn Dog Paul's here. This week he's here. There he
I
is.
am here. Back from my excursion with white girls, as Quan put it.
Wow. White girls?
Oh, look.
my
you
word.
just messed
I
up.
said as Quan put it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
He's a
Over
taken
there, I mean, part that we want to call him the machine, I think.
No.
Oh, yeah.
The party monster.
The party monster for sure.
Shane went
Don't
down.
ask him if he wants to have a good time. Shane is here. Uncle Nephew Shane.
I was worried about my guy this weekend.
Did you have a good birthday?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. One of the greatest. It's one of the greatest WrestleManias I've ever had in my entire life.
Yes.
WrestleMania party, partying with you dudes.
That was really fun.
Real fast. My favorite part was coming to. That was my favorite part.
I was going to say, what part did you stop remembering?
Coming to,
I wish-
like waking up. Quan's looking at me. Waking up. Quan is what I meant.
I wish that he was joking.
Yeah. My least favorite part was Marcus fighting with my dog.
Oh, God.
The entire night.
The whole time. He
entire
fought with
It
my
was
dog.
It's good times.
That's why he's not out here this week.
Yeah.
That's
He's on a timeout.
He's on a time.
What happened?
oh,
Oh, there he is. He's not here.
please welcome our special guest this week. This is 3 times in like a couple of months.
I know.
now.
Something like that.
Making
What's
some
going
kind of
on?
habit out of this. Brother, he's not fresh off a white girl excursion.
Nope.
Brother Rob is with us.
Look at that. What's up? That's fly.
He comes there styling. When he comes there, he's always styling.
He's looking
Brian,
sharp.
Styling,
Yeah.
profiling.
The hat is sharp.
The hat is sharp.
I like the cut of his jib.
I don't know if I like what you just said. That's all right. That is
really a
all
fan
right.
of that.
It means good,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Burns.
Guys, in this week's episode, we're going to get into The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2. We're going to be talking about all of the, controversy, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about Andor being back. Andor Season 2 started back yesterday, day before? Tuesday night?
Yeah.
I've lost track. First 3 episodes of that is out as well. And we're going to talk a little bit about rankings for the Star Wars Plus shows. I found a ranking I downloaded offline there. We're going to go through that. We're going to do a little copper drop. And if time allows it, I'm going to make my pitch to who I think should be directing a Bitterroot film.
Ooh.
Yeah. But we're going to start with the main topic, the thing that's got everybody's head spinning, I think, since it happened Sunday night. Last of Us, Season 2, Episode 2, The Thing happens. Spoiler alerts.
Spoilers.
We're going to give you guys
Spoiler.
a couple minutes before we actually get to The Thing.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to get your
We were just ready to go.
initial reactions. Sonny, what did you think about the episode? We'll give it like a minute or two before we actually get into The Thing.
The Thing. I don't know, man. The casting didn't bother me in the first season, and I think it's kind of bothered me in the second season. They're playing it really close to the game. Like the stuff that they changed was really dope. Like the the Horde versus Jackson. You know what I mean? Really dope. But you get to see this dope bloater, and then he just kind of falls at the end, which kind of annoyed me when he was in front of Tommy. I don't know.
Are you saying plot armor there? Or what?
Yeah, a little bit. I think when they did The Thing, it hit harder in the game to me. So I don't know. I want to dance around what actually happened so much, but it's like
Did it hit harder because you didn't know it was going to happen, though?
no.
This
I
time
think
around you knew it was gonna happen?
I'm playing the game, so I'm replaying when the thing happened. I went and did the thing in the game, and it's the voice. I know did the thing.
You did the thing in the game. Look, I went
Can
and
I
did the
say it
thing.
now? Spoiler
Yeah,
alert?
go ahead.
Give it like another 20 seconds. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Well, the main character Joel dies.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. He gets beaten by a golf club.
Is it a golf club in the game? I don't remember.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
But she stabs him in the neck in the show, which in the game she just like brutally beats
Yeah.
him with the golf club the entire time. So it does hit a little harder. I think I liked the performance even more.
Pun
in the game.
intended.
Yeah, that's
Pun intended.
Yeah.
4.
And when they released this during the Masters as well, which is diabolical. I feel like
For the premiere, yeah.
Yeah, like you're just gonna.
Oh,
Shout out
I
Roy
didn't even think
McIlroy.
about that.
Yeah,
That's
like
funny.
They
this-
should have synced it
Well
They
played.
the
should've.
same night.
They
Well
should've.
played.
They should have,
man.
which
That's
missed
wild.
opportunity.
They're like, after the Masters
I didn't
tonight,
even know Sonny knew what the
enjoy
Masters was.
Episode 2 of
if you like
The Last
golf.
of Us.
I grew up being called Tiger Woods. Okay, man. I had to like, you feel me, like
Oh, I can see that.
little mixed
Can
kid.
you?
Well, it's okay.
All right.
So anyway, it was a little lackluster to me. I think a lot of people that didn't play the game are like stoked and shocked, and I'm sure that this is going to be the next episode is going to be so sad seeing all the blowback with everything that happened. So I don't know. You didn't.
I
you
did not
didn't
play the game.
How did
so
you
I did
feel
not
about
play
it?
the game, and I loved the episode. I really thought it was great. I don't have any of the hate for the actresses that the game players have, because I think they're doing well. I thought Bella did great with the emotional response. Caitlin did great delivering the intense lines when she's monologuing to him, like every good villain does. And but I will say I loved the episode, and maybe it's just me admitting, okay, HBO does this well. The Horde scene was cool,
Super cool.
but I couldn't get away from it just being hard home from Game of Thrones,
Fair.
because that's one of my favorite episodes of Game of Thrones. So
Yeah.
when they're north of the wall and the zombies rise up and the Night King leads them and he stands up to Jon and he's like, oh my gosh, like that it felt like the exact same thing, even to the point where HBO on their Instagram put a side by side of them breaking through the wall, and I was like, okay, it is almost shot by shot.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I still loved it, and I will say, I texted a buddy immediately afterwards. I said, I've never been more anxious other than like one other episode, and it was Hard Home that I felt that. So I thought the episode was great
I'm
from
so
a
stoked.
non-video game person.
I'm so stoked that you feel that way, because I know there's a lot. Everybody that I've talked to, it's either you like it or you don't, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of division with the fans, with the fandom.
Which is funny because I also like that they, and I don't know if you know this, they've been throwing in the original voice actors. So the girl that
She
sang the song at
that's
the end,
Ellie.
Ashley Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm actually interested to see if they throw Laura Bailey in there, who did the voice acting for Abby. I hope they do.
Absolutely.
I'm a big Laura Bailey fan because I'm a D&D guy. So
Didn't
Critical
she play
Role.
one of the nurses in the first season?
I don't believe she did. Ashley Johnson played
in there
Ellie's
somewhere.
mom.
No, but at the end when he's getting,
Yeah, she might have.
when
Yeah,
he's taking
yeah,
Ellie
but
out.
it was covered. And
She was
She
covered.
was
She
just
got
like
it, got it.
one of the
in the
nurses.
room, yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
hoping they kind of throw her in a little bigger role now with Abby, because like they did that with Ashley in the first one.
They did it with
Ellie's
Joel
mom.
as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. They did. Yeah.
Joel-
But I enjoyed it.
That's good. What do you guys think? I mean, Paul, you played the game, yeah? A little bit.
Yeah, I played the game. I'm somewhere in between
Perfect.
the two of you. I think I've watched. I think we're.
think?
I think. We've had a lot of.
Whole things.
I think. I think we've had. You know what? I'm gonna take a goldfish break since everyone's making fun of me.
Shane, what'd you think?
I think it was pretty good.
All right.
No, that's the thing.
Wait,
Sometimes,
Shane, I'm ready now.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That's the thing, and I thought this the next morning when I was texting to the group that I loved it. I thought it was a great episode as far as action was concerned. The action was, I
You
thought
said it was their best episode so far.
yeah, because the action was just nonstop, man, and that's more what I was thinking of more than her killing Joel. I was just taking the episode as a whole, and man, I was on the edge of my seat. I just think that a lot of the people who play the game, they're putting a lot of expectations on what the show should look like or be like.
Yeah, I
Including
am.
you, Sonny. And,
I am, dude. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, don't do that.
I have 413 now hours into this game, dude. Like
It's just
it's one of my favorite games. So I am
mean,
taking
clearly.
I'm taking it very critical. And to me, it's just the Abby thing. She is extremely buff in the game, and she trains for 5 years to find Joel to beat this badass smuggler. And now you get this like, bro, she's tiny, and like it to me, it's
So coming from somebody who didn't play the games, though, I was not under the impression that she quote unquote trained. Because I never saw any montage of it. She never said
we'll get that the next
she
episode.
she said she was looking for him for 5 years.
And like,
montage.
no, for real, she's jacked, bro. She's
Yeah,
jacked.
I've seen the side by side comparisons. Yeah.
There's no easy way out.
She's running in the snow.
There's no shortcut.
The Russians are following her.
There's gonna be
She outruns them.
this next episode. I'm pretty sure.
Here we go.
Montage.
This is Abby right here. Remember when she lifted those rocks over her head?
Yeah, and that's her
There
crew.
you go.
That's her crew that she was working with. I see it. Yeah.
I think that was Joel.
So is Joel Ivan Drago on this?
Nora.
There's Shane.
There's Shane right there. Yeah, dude.
9 more.
Man, Abby looks
No
ripped
pain.
in this.
Yeah, no pain.
No pain.
All
okay.
your love.
Okay, so look again, like you said, there isn't any like direct contact of her like training to like get Joel. They just went out looking for him. I think this next episode we're gonna get a little bit of a backstory for Abby, and I hope they do like a montage or give me something in the game. There's
Give me some.
what?
I don't know.
That's the only real major spoiler, right? Are we allowed to talk about the game now that that's happened? Or
Sure.
I mean, yeah,
That's the big
that's
spoiler.
because I
America,
had
bro.
the question and I was thinking about this moving forward. I was like, okay, you really did kill your main guy off episode 2. Like,
How
we
you
got a few
gonna-
more episodes.
how you gonna do
so
it?
like, is he? So in the game, is Joel in it at all?
Flashbacks.
Okay, so is there flashbacks?
You'll get
Is
some
there like
flashbacks.
dream sequences? Like
You'll
stuff
get
like that?
a couple times where Ellie just thinks about certain things.
Is there a multiverse thing? Maybe he comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
dude,
like
he
that.
comes back as like
It's actually Fantastic Four, but
from
yeah.
from Game of Thrones, he's like spinning around.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I think.
I thought it was pretty good. I think we've been spoiled for everything that's came out over the past month or so has been pretty good. We're going to talk about 2 of the other things that have come out.
One of the best movies of the year that's come
A
out.
show and a movie that came out that have been very good. Daredevil just wrapped up, and although it has some faults, it was mostly very good. Last of Us has been very good. So I think everything recently has been very good. And this is fine. I'm not as attached to the game as Sunny is. I played through it once. Lots of stuff I don't even really remember. It was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. But it was good.
He's saying you're lame.
No. No, not at all.
I
have
Well,
400 hours.
400 hours. He's only played through it once.
Oh, right. Yeah. Great point.
That's it.
But I thought it. No, I don't think it was as well executed as the game, but I think it was executed well enough.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. The actresses don't bother me, but I do see what you're saying.
Me too.
I get it. Yeah.
Cool.
Because
I feel validated.
they're not like, well, I'm trying to look at if and when Amazon Prime adapts the 2018 and 2022 God of War Ragnarok and God of War.
Yeah.
And Kratos and Atreus are not what they were in the game.
It's gonna piss you off.
I will be annoyed because that is
your
makes
game.
those.
That's your 400-hour game.
Yes, exactly. And I would say Elden Ring, but that doesn't really have a story, so who cares? But
It's like a
but yeah,
multiverse
so
thing.
I get it, and it's like I don't want it to just be good enough. I want it to be every bit as good as the game was, and so I get it. But I think it's good. I think it's fine, and I think now that we've moved past, we've all been so fixated on the big moment of Joel dying.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And now it's gone, and we can actually look at like everything else going on in the show and focus on that because now we've moved past that.
I'm surprised that they did it in episode 2. I thought they were going to
wait too,
string it
'Cause
out.
I remember you were
Agreed.
saying you thought they were going to do it at the either end of the season,
I
or
thought
maybe
so
they
too.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they change it
I
to
thought
throw
they might
everybody
have,
off.
Yeah, because I mean, even the I don't know, I guess writer and director, the people that were involved with the game. If I don't know if you guys watched the
After
the
thing?
after thing.
No.
I don't on this one. I do on all Game of Thrones things,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So they're like, hey, so what happened? And we were thinking about maybe how do we change it, or do we do it? How soon do we do it? So I know that they have enough thought behind what they're going to change and what they're going to elevate, because in the scene, Dina wasn't there, and they only put Tommy. They took Tommy out so he could be in the horde scene.
Yeah, throw
you know what I
him
mean?
Right.
So that's the survival guilt thing is gonna come back around, and
That he wasn't there for his brother.
correct. And like, there's gonna be a whole different thing there where he should have been on the run, and so there is different stuff that's gonna happen, and I'm very interested to see the dynamic of that. It's just, I don't know why they bother me so
I think
damn
for
much.
a lot of people though too is that right now Pedro is in he's in his daddy era
Oh yeah, he's in his
because
bag
he's
right now,
he's
bro.
the daddy of everyone.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
essentially
Grogu,
Grogu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Richard,
He's
yep,
a
Franklin
fantastic.
Richards.
He's a fantastic dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice. That was good. Glad that you said that.
But it's funny because he's also like, even though all of those, he's playing all of those same characters almost. They're not the same, but you know what I'm saying? He's also in his prime. Like, he is doing more than he has done in the past.
Ever.
Year to
saw
year, it
a
seems like
thing-
a
I'm gonna
ton.
look it up, with his filmography, and it's kind of crazy.
Like, it's almost like RDJ
Walton
10 years
Goggins.
ago or 5 years ago.
He's been around. No.
And he's just like a really cool person, like off screen, and he's like,
Sure.
you know, just like a cool dude. So
Yeah.
I do think he was an awesome choice, and I think we got like maybe 20 minutes of Joel in these 2 episodes together. He just goes kind of in the background.
I
And
think that's going to be one of the things that people are going to be figuring out, Sonny, in the next 2 to 3. There's 5 episodes left for this
Yeah.
season. In
Short.
the next 2 weeks, you're going to see if people are interested or not.
yep, because
All of a sudden,
the game was
You're not
very
watching.
divisive.
Sure.
Yeah.
You the story, like, okay, you kill off your main character, then you are following these 2 other people. What's his name that plays the Watcher?
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Wright.
Wright.
His character is going to be awesome in this, and we'll probably get him in this next one. He is the like the leader of the wolves that are Abby is training with. It's like the Fireflies, but they're like militant. And they're beefing with a group called the Scars, the Seraphites, and you're going to see like this weird duality of them, like the humans going at it, not even zombies anymore. So that's going to be really dope. I'm really, really excited to see how they dig into that. But I just don't want to be so, and maybe I shouldn't have even started playing the game while I was watching the show, because I'm nitpicking so much at this point. And it's
Well, you know what? I can't blame you for that, because come July 11th, I'm going to be doing the same thing. If Superman is not a nearly perfect film, I'm going to be upset. It's
Yeah.
not going to be okay that it's just good.
Right.
I want that movie to be
Awesome.
incredible, awesome. I don't want it to just be good.
Right.
So I get it.
okay, cool. Well,
Shane, did you get a chance this week to see Andor?
I did.
Did
know
you
you
see
guys are
all
all
3
stoked.
eps?
I watched all 3 eps.
And what did you think?
Dope.
Did you see them all, or did you see the 87%?
I saw them all.
Nice.
Not only did I see them all, but I love them all. It's just as good as it was.
I think it might even be better.
It's dope. It's so good.
I'm sure I have not seen all 3. I watched 1. I don't mind. Please go ahead. You know, I
well
know that
written.
This is very.
Spoilers.
This is fine.
There's
for you
nothing
guys.
that would like be like, what?
No, not
There really
this
Well, I
wasn't.
mean,
there wasn't. And
not
I was
really.
kind of expecting it in episode 3, but I also like looked at IMDb and saw that it was like 8.0, 8.5, and then it jumped to like 9.5. And I was like, okay, so what
Something
is like,
happened.
what happens? And then nothing did. Granted, I did think episode 3 was much stronger than the other 2.
Yeah, I think it brings. I
Yeah.
think it brings together in a way that's not gimmicky. It's just this is the culmination of this 3-episode arc, and now we're gonna move on.
Is there a time
Great.
jump?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
very
I-
1 year
next
time jump.
next episode,
episode
there
was-
will be.
Well, this one was 1 year.
This one
though.
was
1 year after.
1
is
year
when it
after,
started.
but the 3 episodes are
Because I heard there's a
Within that year.
concurrent.
We
yeah.
talked about it. There's going to be a couple time jumps, right?
The first 3 episodes will be
every week. Was a year.
Damn.
3 episodes, time jump. 3 episodes, time jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I enjoyed it. I didn't love season 1, so I wasn't a huge Andor guy going into it, but I thoroughly
their-
enjoyed
like,
these 3
that's
episodes.
their- that's
So
their
like,
jam.
what'd you say?
So that's their jam.
I know it is, but I did love these 3 episodes. Like I was really in it. I enjoyed it. Growing up, I was always a TIE fighter guy. So like for them to open with the TIE fighter like
Yeah. That
was
prototype
funny.
that he stole, and then for him to have it for the next 3, I was like, this is legit. Like this is super cool. And I thought it was all great. There were points where I was wondering like, why do I care right now? Like why do I care about this? Some of the jumps in between, they kept their pacing really well done. Like they moved fast through different scenes, like in this different
the 3
worlds.
main things going on. Yeah.
They moved quickly. It didn't feel like, man, I spent a whole episode here and now I'm here for a scene
Yeah.
and then a whole episode here. It was literally like, man, it was like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, okay, that's great. Like the pacing feels good.
The editing towards the end of episode 3 is fantastic with the song and it bouncing between Andor
That
flying the
was
TIE
my
fighter.
favorite thing in all of
crazy.
them. When the guy died at end of 3, and you're juxtaposing that with the high ups dancing, and both of them are fighting in this rebellion. Yet one of them feels like everything is going to fall apart with this wedding. Everything is going to fall apart with all these different key people at this party. But yet the
people
people
they
sacrificing the most that is making this happen just lost one of their close friends. And I was like, you are sitting in this castle essentially thinking, man, this is so hard for me. And then on the other side of it, you're like, the people doing the grunt work just got the worst loss they could possibly
Well,
have.
to your point, I think the way the show opens with Andor talking to that girl who's clearly like in on it, and she's like, "Is it all worth it?" And he's like, "I can't tell you for sure if it's all worth it. Sorry, but
Yeah.
the doing it is what's worth it. What
Yeah.
comes afterwards and what happens to you,
Who knows?
you can't think about it like that, or you're gonna freeze. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Dude.
So this right now, this moment is what matters.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the rest of it. And I liked how she was like, she had clearly heard something. She's like afraid to look at Andor. She's like, I don't want to be able to say that I know what he looks like
Yeah.
for whatever retaliation I might get from him or someone else. And I think his character is just written very, very well. There's a scene that's like small character work for him, but he says, I can't remember exactly what but he says, it can't rain forever, or maybe not that part. We need to do something to those people that have him captive. I don't know if that happens in episode 1. I don't remember. I watched them all at
it
once.
doesn't. When he's
that's
captive,
just
it's
so-
episode 2.
Yeah, so you don't quite know what I'm talking about. But he goes to meet with the guy who he stole the TIE fighter for to be with, and these group of people have killed him, and that guy's gone. And he gets captured by these guys. But Andor's like, we got to do this. And then one of the guys like, oh, I was just about to say that. And Andor was like, sweet, cool, yeah, we got to do it. He wasn't like, bro, what? I just said that. But Andor, he doesn't care.
Right.
He's not for
He's
the
like,
nonsense.
let's get to the mission.
He's like, he's also very good at seeming like he's very believable, and he seems like he's a chameleon, and he just gets what he needs to get however he can. And it's compelling to watch, in my opinion, the character. And he's all mad later in the show when he finally gets in contact with Bix and them, and he's like, or it wasn't Bix, the girl
was the
with
girl
Mon
at the-
Mothma.
yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, this is not the ship you guys told me I was going to be stealing and that I learned how to fly for months. This is not that ship. I am floating in space. I do not know how to fly this.
But
That's
also
crazy.
like him crashing and bumbling around so much,
Damn,
and
that's
then
crazy.
something switches within a split second, and he's all of a sudden like got everything
He
down.
gets it
I was like,
together,
what just happened? Like, did you just like download how to like use this? Like, did you get the manual or something?
Damn, you guys are locked in for this episode.
But that opening sequence of episode
there you
1.
go,
it was
Shane.
great.
Oh, there he is.
That's what
Oh,
I
he's
said.
awake. Hey, what's up, dude?
I got up so early today.
Sonny and I saved Shane's life the other day. We get to talk over him.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Bro texted me at like 4:30 in the morning. He's like, I just ate some skitty.
Yeah, I go, I'm good. Eva came, God, man. I'm good.
All right, Shane, what did you think? It's your turn.
You were saying something about the opening scene.
Yeah, the opening sequence of the first episode is so it's harrowing and it just gets you amped up to what you're about to see, which is him doing what he has to do. It's almost like he doesn't want to do these things, but he knows he has to, so he's just kind of going along at his own pace, trying to learn these, like we were saying, like when he gets in that ship, he has no idea how to fly the thing. He's ramming backwards into the hangar of the ship, and there's stormtroopers shooting at him, and he has to just try to kill them and then get out of this, get out of the hangar and escape.
Is your watch growing gray hair?
What?
What? Oh, it's just it's old. It's not a watch. It's just a bracelet.
What a hilarious thing.
What just happened?
Boy.
I just kept flickering in the wind, dude. I'm like,
In the wind.
the hell is
But
that? Go ahead.
But what was I saying? Something.
He can't
but I was
fly
saying
it.
Chaotic.
Yeah, it was pretty
Chaotic,
great.
yeah.
It's just a great first episode, and then when you watch the other two, you know what? I'm glad they released all three at one time. Like it would have been odd to just release just one at a time because
I agree.
The second one isn't so
I was just about to say that. The second one is the one that it felt like, man, if I didn't have anything else to watch after it, I would have
Right.
been like,
pissed.
oh, well, that's annoying.
yeah. Even like what?
I didn't even think about it because I just watched them in quick succession. Like I
Right.
couldn't even tell you. Like I had to ask. I was like, I don't know if this was in 1 or 2. I
Which
don't
is
remember.
funny because I watched 1 and 2 last night and then watched 3 this morning. So I actually did take a break between 2 and 3. But
Right.
I remember going to bed going, "Oh, I'm glad I have something to watch tomorrow."
Yeah.
Like, legitimately. I wasn't like, I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't have
see
to
that
wait a
third
week
episode.
for this.
I really like the guy who was working with Mon Mothma in the first season. He's all of a sudden like, nah, like whatever's going on with the money or whatever he's got going on.
Oh yeah.
And Stellan Skarsgård's character is like, we should probably kill that guy because
Yeah.
he's gonna spill our secrets. And she's like, no, he wouldn't do that. And
We just
she's
got to
like-
give him money.
And she's like,
No.
or he's like, you really want to take that
Want
chance
to risk that?
and ruin everything we've built just because you still kind of like the guy,
Yeah.
even though he's kind of not
He's
on the
acting-
same page anymore.
He's acting squirrely.
I'm intrigued though because her little friend
Her little friend.
had a thing. She like looked at the pilot
friend had
as
a
he took
thing.
off, and I'm like, okay, so like, did she undermine Mon Mothma? Did she make a move? And are we gonna like it, or is I don't know, like what's gonna happen?
Dude, it's great.
But I think it's very good. It balances the political intrigue well.
It's
the
so
action
lived
well.
in. The show is so lived in. Luthen and Cassian.
That's what his name was.
And
Luthen.
Mon Mothma. They all have like all these heightened stakes. We know that Mon Mothma survives all this. We know that Cassian does not.
Yeah.
We
Which somebody
don't know.
asked what the timeline was, and this is between episode 3, which is back in theaters, episode 3 and before Rogue One. I don't know how many years before.
It's the 4 years leading up to Rogue
Is
One.
it? Is
Yeah.
that what they're going to do?
When
So
the
it's
show
1, 2,
ends,
3, 4 is when
Rogue
Rogue One
One
should
is
start.
starting.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So
It
we're
is-
probably
and-
going to end with Cassian walking down that street where he kills the guy and takes the.
Which is wild,
likely,
because
yeah.
if you watched it and you watched through Rogue One, you could straight up watch through Andor, Rogue One, and episode
That
4
would be
without
dope.
missing a beat.
Really?
Because
that'd be really
because
cool.
Rogue One ended with Tantive 4 dropping out of the Star Destroyer and moving, and then episode 4 starts with the Star Destroyer chasing Tantive 4.
that
It's
would
crazy.
be dope. Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Would be dope.
Wow.
I like it.
Sorry,
Nerds.
nerded out there for a second.
No,
Tantive
it's okay.
4
No,
TIE
that's
fighters,
great.
it's a whole
I
thing.
mean, that's what we're here for.
I wanted to go over some rankings really quick. I
Do
know
it,
that
dude.
you guys have your opinions about what you think is the best Star Wars plus related show.
Can I ask before you get into the rankings? Is
Yes.
this also animated?
No.
Or is it
It's
only live action?
Live action,
Great.
Star Wars, Disney Plus
Great.
shows. Number 7, if you had to take a guess, what do you think number 7
The
was?
last one, Book of Boba Fett.
Boba
Book
Fett.
of Boba
yeah.
Fett is ranked 7th. It's the 7th. If you had to guess what
Agreed.
6th was.
Acolyte.
No,
No.
Acolyte's higher.
Is it?
What am I forgetting?
Is it?
I know there's a
Ahsoka?
bad one. No, it's not Ahsoka. Ahsoka's higher. What did we get that was like?
It's not Obi-Wan.
No, Obi-Wan's pretty high.
What am I? We're forgetting one. Hold on,
Let's move on. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
no. What are the?
So number
but he can't
7
just
is the
read
Book of
through
Boba
them.
Fett. Number 6 is Acolyte.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
Acolyte, Okay.
And number 5 is, and I don't think the show really got a fair shot because it was
Obi-Wan?
very kiddie. Skeleton Crew.
Oh, I totally forgot about
That
that.
was
Ah,
number
I
5.
didn't watch
People
it.
kind of forgot about
I
the
I
didn't
didn't
show.
watch
watch
it.
it,
In
yeah.
all honesty.
I liked it, but I wouldn't watch it
lower.
again. Number 4 was Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Okay.
Number 3 was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 2, Mandalorian. Number 1, Andor.
Wow,
For sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
That makes sense.
valid. Yeah.
You're good with Obi-Wan being 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
cool.
think the good stuff in that is really, really good, and the bad stuff.
Well, look at
is-
the other stuff. I can't. I mean,
Well,
I was
yeah,
gonna say
exactly. What are you comparing it to? It's
That's
not-
a good-
Really,
that's a
for
good
me,
point.
the only reason I would keep it up there is nostalgia.
you
in all
want
honesty.
you want Ahsoka number.
I don't
one.
know if I would put it number 1. I think me personally, I would flip Andor and Mando, but that's just because
That's
of my
fair.
preference.
Sure.
So I wasn't a huge Andor season 1 person.
Interesting.
So it's just maybe I need to rewatch it. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough. Maybe it just was too drawn out.
It's
for
like
me.
like Severance themed birthday for Shane, Andor themed birthday for Paul. Like that's his thing. You know
That's
what I
fair.
mean? Like
Which
that-
is wild because I liked House of Dragon, and people say that's long
House
and
of
drawn
Dragon.
So-
Denver, you know,
Bruh,
first season.
Damon
Second
See?
season.
trouncing
I
around
don't know
that
what's happening.
freaking castle.
Yeah.
bro was just
out. To be fair, and I think I've said this before, but Cassian was my least favorite character in Rogue One.
Yeah, I do remember
So
you
that
saying
is
that,
like
yeah.
a little bit of a hit to me because I'm just like, he's the guy I
You were a
wouldn't have watched.
K2SO guy?
Yeah, I was a Jyn Erso guy too.
Nice.
Jyn Erso was
I do
great.
like that Krennic is
He's in
back
it.
and involved.
He's
Like,
back.
That's dope to see kind of what's going to ultimately be the Death Star coming together.
Yep.
Shane,
Yes.
were you a big Andor guy, a
Andor.
Mandalorian guy, or were you an Obi-Wan guy?
No, I was an Andor guy because of the script and the act. The acting is just second to none in
Tony
that
Gilroy's the
show.
man.
I mean, it's because Star Wars is not the highest thing on my list, but when it came to these characters in that show specifically and what they did with the subject matter and the material, and there's still
very well done.
blasters in it, and there's still like to merge all those things together in this kind of play-like atmosphere, where these serious characters are talking about serious things, and I feel the rebellion is a real thing that really happened. That's
Yes,
how well.
and I agree.
That's how well, and the first season of Andor is done for me.
But you're not a big Star Wars guy, you say, per se.
per se, no,
Not really.
But the stakes are so high in the first season of Andor, and it continues to be that way that it draws you right in, man.
it's no Fast and the Furious franchise, but I,
Well, of
Well,
course not. What is? I mean,
you know what I mean. I get
Andor
it.
did pull in non-Star Wars fans.
It did.
Because it's not just sci-fi.
Right.
So I think that it helps bring more people into the Star Wars universe.
It
I
is
think Andor can
politics.
also live in any sci-fi.
I
You
think it
said
can
that.
as well.
You said that season one. If you
It
just
could be a Dune show. It could be a Star Trek
it could
show.
be a cyberpunk theme. It could be. It could. Fit into
it
a
would
lot of-
work.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, it could honestly work as like something taking place on Earth somehow. Somebody stole a
I think
plane
it could
of
fit
some
in the Fast and
kind.
Furious movies.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
Family.
Do you think we'll get any lightsabery
No.
stuff? No,
I don't think so. No.
blasters? That's all I want.
Blasters.
Blasters
I
and
think
guys who can't fly TIE fighters.
Getting a TIE fighter spinning around in a forest.
And I
shooting-
think that's why Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One hit so hard because you're like, oh,
Oh boy.
it felt
Whoa!
dangerous.
which
Whoa.
to be fair,
He
Darth
lit up a
Vader was not
hallway.
only at the end. Darth Vader was in a scene with Krennic.
Yeah.
So there is
no,
a
but
chance
we're talking about the scene.
now that Krennic's in, there's a chance you do see Darth Vader again.
maybe
Maybe.
if he just like shows
could.
up and
that maybe leads
You
to
guys suck.
Krennic's interaction with him in
You
Rogue
could
One.
even possibly see
Palpatine.
him talk to Palpatine. Yeah. But I don't need that.
I was gonna say I think would that take away from it just being
One
like
of my favorite
Andor
things
show?
about Andor is that it's not a hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this
Yes,
thing that was in other
100%.
things that we're showing you.
100%. I think
Skywalker. Who's Vader?
also
Darth
the
Vader.
way episode 9 ended and people's upsetness about that, I think they should not put Palpatine in
Yeah.
there. Because I
that's
think
fair.
they would. I think multiple people would go, "Hey, I'm out now."
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Somehow,
Who's back?
Palpatine
Back
returned.
again.
Somehow.
Back again.
Palpatine's back.
Tell a friend.
Shane, this past Monday, we all got together. We got a chance to check out.
We did.
I guess it's Sonny's favorite movie this year so far.
Oh, by a long shot,
it
brother.
Was, it was
did.
pretty.
Dig it.
Pretty
you liked it
awesome.
more than Captain America: Brave New World.
Dude,
Stop.
by a little
kidding.
bit.
I haven't
Just
seen
by
it.
a little bit, dude.
By a scotch.
By a little bit.
What?
I took all the homies and we, you know what I'm saying? We went. And that was my second time. Me and Dre saw it.
Earlier.
time.
You guys
Earlier.
already seen it like
This
last week.
was when did we go see it?
We saw it on Monday.
Monday.
You saw it Thursday.
Thursday night.
How you remembered any of it, I don't know, but you saw it last Thursday.
Okay, look,
after we
I
had
will
our
say-
situation here.
Our good show.
Our birthday
our
situation.
podcast.
Yeah.
It turned into some craziness. But I will say, I mean, I'm watching the movie and I'm like, Dre, this is the best movie ever. I'm a little lit, okay?
Bro, did you see that,
Dude,
Did
I'm
you
like,
see
this
What
this,
just happened?
this could possibly be the best movie I've ever seen.
Dope.
Like, I was like 10 out of 10, no critiques. Like, this is the best. Okay, there is some plot stuff. There's some of the sex scenes aren't really needed, but it's kind of fire. It's a good movie.
It's just
I give it like a 9.59 just because the
9.59?
9.5, 9 or 9.5.
9.59 goes to 9.6 goes to 10. I see where you're at.
You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying? Goes to 10. The music was just as much of a character as
Oh.
everybody else was. And me and Paul have been talking about this for a
I've been
while.
playing the
The soundtrack is crazy.
On
Bros,
repeat.
this is dude's first movie he's ever been in. Crushes it. Crazy voice. Like I said, if you could kind of put it in a horror movie, it might be a musical. It could be this period piece of like
It's
this
three,
Jim Crow.
three different genres.
Bro, it's like it. I will say I cannot say enough good things about this movie. I understand there's some bad stuff, but I mean, dude, Haley's my new crush, like for sure. She was bad.
She a Bills fan.
You know what I mean?
Especially when she ran into the woods like a mental patient. That was my favorite. Haley Stanfield.
Look, okay, and then that's another thing. Everybody on the cast.
Stop.
Oh, I got it. Because that's when Sammy was like, "Hey, she might be black.
I know. That was funny.
She might be black."
That was funny.
Talking about the cheeks.
That was funny, dude.
I will continue to say all the good things about this damn movie, and that scene that everybody knows what I'm talking about, the music scene where it like remixes, shot so well.
Yeah.
I can go on and on. You guys can talk about it now.
Great.
Paul, you hit that already?
yeah.
What's up, dog? Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. I think
What
there
did you
is
think of Haley Starnberger?
Starnberger. I thought she was great.
Stan-
She was
Stan Mel.
she's a beautiful young lady. She's also 1/8 black apparently.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's like real life too.
No, that's real
My
life.
Yeah.
She was like
grandmama
doing
gave me
interviews.
that chain.
She was like, I had to
I knew it.
ask my auntie's auntie if
If
she was
I was-
dating like Tyrone.
acting black enough.
You know.
That's where you were going ultimately. But I really liked it. I think, like Sonny said, the music is incredible. I was
Yes.
tapping my foot the whole time I was
So was he.
watching it.
No, so was he. I was sitting next to him, and he's like,
It was
The whole time, bro.
So
Frank was?
good.
yes, he was.
Bro.
Frank got rhythm, bro.
I loved it.
Yeah, but I also underrated
love
the
that
scene
movie.
Sonny's talking about is incredible. But the
Really
scene
seems like it,
where
Frank.
they do the Irish kind of
Irish one.
the Irish song outside with all the vampires
I've been doing
dancing.
that too.
That one was
That was dope.
so dope.
It was
know what you're
creepy.
talking about.
And one of the best
Yeah.
things about the vampires in this is that they are not an enemy in the same way they usually are.
No.
Like they have a very compelling reason for why maybe you should let us turn you.
Yeah.
Like,
No hate, one love.
and
like,
he understands Remick understands. Hey, something similar was done to my people in my country. I get it. I want to help you get back at these people who still want to keep you down.
Yep.
I can make that happen.
And he's like, hey, after we're done over here, we're going to go see Klansmen up the street.
and we're
too.
gonna go get 'em.
We're going to get them the same way this is happening.
And-
but it's like, all y'all got to die first, though.
Yeah, because and then he's like, "Well, the Klan's gonna come here in the morning. They were playing you from the beginning.
Yep.
Like it's either us or them, and we're gonna help you get them. So you should join us.
Yeah.
And then the scene at the end with Smoke is
So
just
good.
so dope. It's so
Have you
good.
seen it? You haven't seen
No,
it.
I have not. I didn't know there were vampires. I'm even more excited.
You didn't know it was vampires?
I did not know it was
A
vampires.
couple people said that. Like,
But based on what I'm hearing, it reminds me of American Vampire, the Scott Snyder comic.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's set in the South and like all that. So like I'm actually very excited to
Yeah,
see it now.
it's-
I'm a big vampire guy. So
It's similar in setting to that for sure.
Jim Crow era.
But the music, like, it's
The-
about
the music,
vampires,
yeah.
but it's really about music and the way it
Mm.
brings generations together and the way it brings people together and how meaningful it can be. And all these people's relationships are so strong and so interesting. Sonny kind of mentioned there's a couple of sex scenes. Most of them, I think, actually work pretty well.
Yeah.
There's one early on with Smoke and his character that feels like, I don't know if this whole scene needed to be in the movie. Feels a little weird.
For sure.
But everything else was fine. And Sonny was talking about some of the plot stuff. I think the plot works and makes perfect sense. There's a couple of times where things just happen very quickly.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
What's going on?
What's
Hey,
going on?
hey, hey.
Why are people making the decisions they just made so quickly? I don't
Yeah.
know if that made a whole lot of sense. But then you're like, no, it's good. You're settled into it. And that's a couple of times in the movie.
Yeah.
I think they buy a juke and all of that starts to come together really fast. And I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, what's
They're
going
like,
on?
hey, they got a
But
nightclub now. Hey.
It's just really good. It's shot super well. There's some fire scenes towards the end, which are incredible.
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things about this movie.
Hell
Ryan
yeah.
Coogler,
neither of you can.
Ryan Coogler
Shane,
is so
good.
dope.
Shane, how much did you dance during this movie?
I hated it. No, I'm just kidding. It was great.
Bro was like texting me in the middle of the movie, like, this is
It
amazing.
was amazing.
I thought he was serious, and I was about to be like, convince me.
Yeah, like, what?
Go on. No, I just thought that Michael B. Jordan playing twins was just the greatest thing that's ever happened to movies. Like, he was so convincing as two brothers, two dudes, because they both had not completely different personalities, but different enough to where you knew exactly who was who. No
There was
doubt.
one time I got confused.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, but I thought it was just brilliantly done.
Yeah, the costume and like their mannerisms. He did a really good
one
job.
One was a little bit more southern than the other, and like it was great. Like his everybody was fantastic. Who played what's the cast? Who played the old
Delta
blues
Slim?
man? Delta played Delta Slim?
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro.
Phenomenal.
I
Yeah.
loved him.
He was
great.
hilarious.
He's like, y'all smell anything? I think I went in my pants.
When he says he thinks he might have shot himself,
Yeah, myself.
he eats the garlic and starts tripping, and they're like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "No,
No, I've been drinking all day.
I've been
Drinking
drinking
all
all day.
day.
This hot.
Dude, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was probably one of my other favorite. Other than Sammy,
Miles Catton is his name."
bro
Yeah.
wants to be Miles.
He said he wants to play Miles Morales
in
yeah.
the MCU.
Did you hear about? He told a story about how he got the audition for Sinners. Have you
No.
seen that? He was a singer or backup singer or maybe even a dancer. He didn't specify on Hers tour. HER. And she knows Ryan Coogler and came to him and said, "Hey, there's a part that you should audition for. And I think you would be great for it."
Wow.
He went and met Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. He said he didn't really know how to play the guitar when he went to the audition, but he knew he could sing really well.
Right.
Went to the audition. He got it because of her.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah, because that performance that I sent you guys, it's him and Ludwig, the composer.
Morrison, yeah.
And they're playing the guitar side by side, and he's singing the
I Lied to You.
I Lied to You. Yeah. Damn good song, bro. And he's crazy live. Like bro's got insane
Incredible.
vocals.
I watched some of his older videos, like from 6 to 12 months ago, and he kept auto-tuning himself. And I'm, bro, stop.
Yeah, stop. You don't
putting
need that.
auto-tune on your
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Don't do that.
After this movie, he doesn't need to do
No
that.
way, yeah.
He knows now. He's like, all right.
His voice is incredible.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And that song, I get in the car and I'm like, all right, I'm going to listen to a podcast or I'm going to listen to something else. Like, nah, I got to listen to that
at least
song
once.
again. Yeah.
At least once.
It's so good.
I'm not quite done with the Sinner's Love. We're going to get to something in a little bit.
Okay.
But Shane, right now, I think it's time for Thea's favorite segment
Oh,
every week.
get ready to run around.
Thea-
Get ready to
Thea's
run
ready.
around, Thea. Because once again, it's time for everyone to get out your books. You crazy schnooks. We're going to do it Once again, it's time for a cop. It's your 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to convince us all that your books are crap. But we're gonna throw you right out that door. And I'm not even kidding. Not kidding for 1 second. Let's go! Let's go!
Woo!
For sure pass out if I tried to do that.
I was thinking the exact same
That
thing.
was
This
kind
point
of like
last week we
waiting
did
to hop
pass
over
out.
there.
Last week we were
did.
passed out
yeah,
this week
Yeah.
for real.
at
Well,
this time.
Shane's line is something different.
Who's going first, son?
Who's going first, son, man?
We have our guest. I got our guest. to go first.
Woo!
That's you, Paul. I've heard I've been around more
Yeah,
than
he's
you.
been around longer than you. So Paul's going next.
Hey,
Just kidding. I'll go first. I'll go first.
Ooh, what you got?
What you got?
Do I wait for a timer or can I just?
I know,
leverage-
lovely and talented
he's gonna
Quan,
like
2 minutes.
No, it's gonna make a cool
Do something cool. Lovely and talented. Quan 5'9".
lovely and talented.
What is that? Is that it? You picking that one?
159.
All right, that's a lightning bolt. Oh, go!
Oh my gosh, I lost 5 seconds. Okay, so here's what I got for you. I have Batman 159. Whoop, this side. This is Hush Part 2, Part 2. So it's like Part 2.2, I guess. I've heard Paul's not super hyped on this. I've been loving it. I've been enjoying it. Jim Lee is phenomenal as always. What I've been told, talking with Paul a little bit before this, was that if I read more Red Hood, I probably would not be loving it because I would know everything already.
Just a little rehash.
It's a little rehashy, but I have not. So I've been enjoying it a lot. So I would say if there's somebody who wants to read Batman or remembers reading Hush or stuff like Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight Returns and all those, like, pick this up because it's a good Batman story in my opinion, just to get somebody into Batman. But that's not the one I'm here to show you the most. I brought a hardcover. Razor Blades. All right. So this is James
Looking
Tynion put together a horror magazine. So he talks about how he used to read horror magazines back in the day when the guy who did Swamp Thing, Alan Moore, had a horror magazine. So he said, I'm going to take it on again. So this is an anthology. It's got tons and tons of short stories. It's
Sick.
5
Looks
issues
crazy.
put into one. It's really good, really cool. But one of the coolest ones I think in here is this guy right here. So I don't know if you can see that guy right there, but this is Killboy. So this is one of Tynion's creations that started in Razor Blades, and he is a serial killer. And you might be like, oh, he's like Dexter, he kills bad guys. No, he literally just kills anyone who breaks the law. So like the first time you see him, he's on a subway and just murders this dude and hands this old lady her purse back, and she's like, thank you. And then he'll like jump out the window and he goes, make sure you say hi to your friendly neighborhood Killboy, and does like a Spider-Man pose. Wow. And I was like, this is like really cool. So Razor Blades, great horror comic. I love it. And
I like that.
It looks beautiful. So
Hey,
Damn,
got it.
like it.
2
was dope.
minutes.
that was really good.
Was dope.
That wasn't bad.
This cover's dope too. Denmark.
Snacks.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of excited for that, but you can go last, Frank.
Well,
That's not his. That's
oh
mine.
wow,
that's
okay.
issue
mine.
1. I'm talking about issue 6 and 7.
Oh, excuse me. Frank, what you got,
Extra
bro?
little-
Frank, wait, hold on a second. All right, and begin.
Joe Kelly is back with issue number 2 of Amazing Spider-Man. I'm giving it another chance, much like an abusive relationship, going back to Amazing Spider-Man over and over again. I'm ready to be hurt again. Incredible art in here by Pepe Larraz. Joe Kelly, I think, is the right writer for
Right
Spider-Man.
writer.
And
Right.
I think it just works. You're talking a little bit more about we can't get out of Peter Parker being young for some reason. He's always got to be a younger version of Peter Parker. That's why I kind of like Ultimate Spider-Man, is that he's got a family and everything. But this is a really good approach so far. It's 2 issues in. I really enjoyed it more than the first issue. So Amazing Spider-Man, Joe Kelly, the creator of Ben 10.
Oh,
Joe Kelly.
cool.
Ben 10.
Good guy. The Ultimates, number 11. Enter Loki, and you've been wondering what's going on with Lady Sif and Thor in this whole Ultimates universe. You get a little bit of an update on that as well.
Cool.
I like the fact that they're taking the time to kind of they're giving you updates on all the Avengers and making sure that they're spending time with this version of Thor within the Ultimate Universe because of the other titles. Eventually, we're going to get everything brought together, but it's probably a few months away when we get the Maker and everything tying all this Ultimates stuff together. Now, this is emotional for me.
Oh,
because you guys know that I love Bitterroot.
yes, you do.
Okay. It is about a family of monster hunters, monsters that are created by racism in 1920s Harlem. They just had their follow-up series called
know where you're going with
Bitterroot:
this.
The Next Movement. Okay. The Sanjara's Family Monster Hunters. This is the first trade paperback, first volume, entitled Family Businesses Volume 1. Sanford Green, David Walker, Chuck Brown. This is phenomenal stuff. Ryan Coogler, this is what I want to see you on next time, buddy.
Interesting. I
You're-
can see that.
good.
This,
Might-
it is a perfect pairing. It just makes sense.
Yeah, I
He
like
is
that.
Not
attached
bad.
to. It might even be that. He's attached to some comic that we've talked about. Oh, he was originally attached to direct an adaptation of that, but it is now Regina King who's.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah.
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Watchmen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Favorite actress. Regina King.
Really?
Oh, this looks dope.
Well, maybe you'll like her directing more.
You don't
No,
know
she's
that.
not in it. This is dope. Paul, what you got?
He's gonna be reading. He's not even
Yeah,
paying
yeah, yeah.
attention.
He's not paying attention usually, anyways.
It's Batman and
Oh,
Nightwing. And
very
stuff.
different. Thank you. How chill. So the first book I'm going to talk about is the second issue of Absolute Martian Manhunter. John is coming to a better understanding of what this entity that is with him is and what it's capable of. He's very confused by it, but it's telling him we need to save people and save the world, and we can do this, and we can protect people. And the art is just as good. It's very abstract. It's Dennis Camp writing and Javier Rodriguez on the art, and it's just very good. He's a detective who has this entity living with him, and he's trying to parse that out and figure out what it all means. Very good. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was Absolute Wonder Woman 6 and 7. 7 came out this week. 6 came out last. I'll hold them up there for a little bit longer. The on covers is still Hayden Sherman, who was the artist for 1 through 5, which were awesome. But issues 6 and 7, The Lady or the Tiger, it's a 2-issue arc, and it is so good. It's still Kelly Thompson. The artist, Mattia de Ulis, is flat out awesome. I think just with these 2 issues, they may be my favorite comic book artist right now. There is not someone better. There may be someone on their level, like Dan Mora. Here's art for Absolute Wonder Woman *1 that Rob brought.
Fire.
Reprint.
But the story follows Wonder Woman, who is captured by Hades, and they're bargaining with each other, bickering with each other. Hades has her mom, who is Circe, and she has to go through a trial of sorts to try to win her freedom or her mother. There's flashbacks involved with the story of the Lady or the Tiger that her mom read to her, and she comes to a similar choice at the end, and it's incredibly epic and very good.
All right, shush, Paul.
Can I ask a question about absolutes?
No.
That you guys might not know an answer to?
No.
Great. We'll move on.
No, go ahead, please.
No, go ahead.
You said it's a short issue 6-7 arc. They're doing that with Absolute Batman also. Is that going to be a thing?
Well, this is a limited series. This is only going to be 12 issues.
Okay.
It was going to be 6. They expanded it to 12. I would assume so. I haven't.
Because they both did 5-issue arcs, then a 2 short.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
I wonder if that's going to be like a thing kind of moving forward.
I don't know where. Stop it. I don't know where Absolute Superman's at. I'm like 2 issues behind on that. It's still very good. So if that does it, I would assume that Absolute Flash is also going to do it.
That would make sense.
This won't
Because it's a
limited
limited. Makes
series. But that one makes sense to me, and I think that's a good little filler in between before the next one. But this is 6 and 7 are so. Have you read them yet?
Of that?
Yeah.
No, I just read one today. Like
I can't wait
just
for you to
picked
get
this
here.
up.
It's so good.
So I love this.
Like Hayden
actually.
Sherman on art is dope. The girl on art, or I think Mattia, maybe that's a good. I don't know.
Matilda.
This will
Awesome.
keep me awake.
Okay, back to
On and
Copper
on.
Drop.
Can't understand how I last so long. He used to eat at the stove.
Ooh.
Too short.
Too short.
Too short.
I was so confused you were talking about because you also went like this, and I go, I didn't used to eat anywhere at the stove.
Nah, you said two T
Fair.
W-O short.
Yeah. No, I got that. I got that part.
Okay.
I didn't know we were still on that.
Yeah.
Dollar signs.
What's my
We
favorite
can go back
word?
to Copper Drop now if we want.
Who won Copper Drop?
I mean, I have a strong vote. We might think the same thing. I think Dre thinks the same thing. What do you think, Shane?
I think Rob wins with razor blades.
Same.
Nice.
Same.
That's a pretty.
Yeah, that
great
sounded
choice.
dope.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
It's old. It's not new. But
no, but
looks-
still,
it
dude, that
just-
sounds.
The
How
cover
far
itself.
back was that
and
when he
then-
did that?
he did this out of COVID, so I want to say 2021.
Oh wow.
Nice.
And it was limited through his Substack.
That's awesome.
So I actually have issues 1 through 4, like single issued.
Cool.
And they're a little bit oversized, so they actually look more like a trade paperback than they do like a comic. So
I mean, it looks like great reading.
Dope. How many stories are in it?
there's tons. Like we're talking like 2 or 3 page stories, 5-page
wow.
max. Like it's a ton of short stories.
Oh,
So
wow.
like they're all just like.
Oh, I
little
like the
mini
art on
ones.
that.
Ooh, this one.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Look at that. So you got like tons of different artists, different short.
Oh, it's like
stories in there.
it's like a Love, Death, and Robots. You
So
know
it's
what I
like
mean?
a- ooh,
like
that
different
one's
artists, different stories.
It's good.
Sick.
Looks
That's
cool.
super funky.
You win.
Yeah,
Flawless
you win.
victory.
I think I'm like 2 and 2 on my life.
You're definitely
Yeah.
one every time.
It's because I have so much time in between for me to pick books.
True.
You guys are doing
No,
it.
no. You just pick dope stuff.
Yeah, you brought some dope stuff. Too.
Yeah. These dudes suck.
Yeah.
Honorable mention?
Shane. Oh, Predator's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. What the heck?
Legit. This came
Win
out
all the
today.
time.
Honorable mention.
God's green earth.
Honorable mention.
That's terrifying.
Horror right there.
Bro, the new design looks so trash.
Of what?
Predator.
Oh, really?
Speaking of Predator,
Yeah, I tried to tee you
Oh!
up. I was teeing you up.
Oh, for real?
I got it. See,
earlier, what was it? Yesterday.
You got it after he said it.
Yesterday, we got our
I got it,
first
though.
look
I
looked
at
on
the
the T, and
new
then I said,
Predator
"Hey,
film,
Sonny, it's right
Predator
there."
Badlands. It's going to be exclusively in theaters coming this November.
Look what's happening.
We're going to check it out right now, this
Seeing it
teaser,
now?
Dude.
and see how angry it makes Sonny.
Look what's happening.
Let's take a look at this new Predator
I didn't think
markup.
you survived.
On November 7th.
I'm glad you can read stuff.
Oh, thank you. Couldn't the other night.
Oh, I know. You got a C to be able to read, player.
Waylon, you took
Oh,
me.
Waylon.
That was me.
Android. Hell no.
What the heck?
Oh. Lightsabers?
You're hunting something
More than Andor.
that can't be killed.
What the?
Oh, hell no.
Is this Kong Skull Island?
Bro kind of looks like a dude I grew up with. No cap.
With the teeth and everything?
Yeah, dog.
Feels
Dreads and all
very
that. No
feels
cap.
very Mad
Found
Maxy.
What a hilarious.
All right, Mad Max.
I got Mad Max vibes for sure.
Shane, what'd you think about the trailer?
I liked it a lot more after Sonny's comment. It looked like a brother he grew up with. Making fun of him every day. Oh, man, what's wrong with your teeth?
It's the dreads, man.
Your eyes are so beady, bro. You need to-
You got like the shave.
Why are we roasting this childhood friend of Sonny's?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we are.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I thought we were
Keep going.
roasting the
Keep going. What you
No, but you know, it looks.
fade.
Come on, it looks like a Predator movie.
Does
Okay, it does?
It's neither here nor there. It is what it is. It doesn't matter whether I like it or
Wait
not.
a minute. Are
It is
you
what it is.
anti-Predator again? the
No,
movie?
I'm not anti-Predator.
Did you see the last one?
No. Oh, what? What do you mean the last one?
Prey.
Prey. I did see
Prey
Prey. I did
was
see Prey, yeah.
dope.
Prey was actually pretty good.
It's the same director.
This looks like Rebel Moon with a predator in it.
It's the same director.
Interesting.
Sonny, you
I
think-
know, but I'm saying like
Sonny.
the way it's like it feels just like
Why you gotta put
Moon
Rebel Moon on him?
I don't know, man.
I was gonna say I got Mad Max vibes about halfway through. I was like, oh, that's
Really?
legit.
Okay.
Paul, what'd you think about it?
I think it looks cool. I think it helps that Dan Trachtenberg is the one doing it.
Trachtenberg.
And he's done a bunch of really good stuff like 10 Cloverfield Lane and Prey, and now he's doing this. And the last time we had a Predator movie that was on the Predator homeworld or something like that, it was Predators, and that movie is really good. I think that's an incredibly underrated movie. Have you seen Predators?
yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
I like it. I like Prey the most.
Yeah, Prey is one of my favorites. It's like
That's-
it's probably up there with the first one for me.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see maybe Predator being hunted by another predator on their homeland, and that being the game we play for that whole movie, and seeing kind of where they're from. There's the skull in the middle of that collection.
I was just about to say that. Little Easter egg.
It's the alien from Independence Day. You have a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull and a couple other stuff like that. And I think,
Really?
Yeah, if you pause the
Yeah,
screen,
I
it's,
think that's
bro.
it's a couple different skulls from different franchises.
yeah, and I think that's
cool.
very cool. Yeah,
We're gonna
It's
get
Predator
Will
versus-
Smith in this movie.
I mean,
Welcome to Earth.
welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. Maybe Jeff Goldblum.
I was gonna say.
yeah.
And then
But
who do we
I-
get from Jurassic?
I think it looks great. I think it looks like a lot of fun. And
I absolutely hate the design of this Predator.
I don't like it, but I also don't feel as passionately about it.
Tanya says it looks way better than the Batman already.
Shut
I
up.
don't think Tanya's capable of. I think she secretly loves the Batman because she is incapable of not talking about it.
She was talking about the other day that you said she didn't go to see it, but she was
'Cause she
sitting next.
didn't.
She was next to you.
No, she wasn't.
Is that an illusion?
When?
Doesn't
The
she
other
want to
day.
sit next to me when she goes and sees a movie
Well,
with us?
we're
next
to
time?
go
Yes.
see Thunderbolts next
Thunderbolts.
week.
And she wants to go sit next to me.
Yeah,
It's been getting good reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
Shut up.
It's more shade at Tanya. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My-
Yeah,
my-
why'd you like?
I'm
why-
excited for the Thunderbolts.
The,
I get-
the
why'd I
fight
get a
scene
flag
they
there, man?
released looked dope.
I didn't see Captain America: Brave New World, but I think Thunderbolts is on track to be better,
Oh yeah.
like significantly, right?
It looks better.
Yeah,
say so.
yep.
It's the guys
it
who
doesn't
did.
take much to do that,
It's
but-
the guys who did Beef, right?
With
the
Steven
TV show.
Yeun.
Yeah, that. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? They hit each
I
other.
know what
Was
you're talking
beef.
about.
They get out of the cars and they're
why
like,
you go can't sleep.
why
Better
you-
look both ways before you walk in the street. Yeah,
No, keep going, please.
Is that beef?
yeah, it's beef.
Beef.
Who's that?
What did you think of it, Frank? The Predators Badlands.
I like those movies, so I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I dug it, and I really liked. I really enjoyed Prey as well. So if it's anybody associated with that movie is associated with this,
You're like I'm in.
yeah,
People didn't like the design for the Predator and Prey either.
yeah.
Well, those people suck.
Okay.
You know, people are different.
This Predator would smack little light skinned little dreadhead Predator in this one.
Kinda
You know what
look
I've
like-
noticed, Sonny?
What's
You're
that?
very really hot on something, or you're really cold on something.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between.
There's no mild salsa with your boy, bro.
the actresses in Last of Us,
Yeah.
with Sinners, with this.
Yeah,
it's like wow,
this is
it's
the
either
best
like
thing
oh,
ever,
whoa,
or
it's like,
this
I hate
sucks
this
so
thing.
much. Yeah,
This is the worst I've ever seen.
yeah, bro. I'm glad you noticed that.
He's nothing. He has nothing if he doesn't have conviction.
Come on, man.
Fair.
I like that.
Good word.
Shane, what's your excitement level for Thunderbolts next weekend? Are you going to come with us to watch it?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
But my excitement for it is probably at a
1 out of 10.
At 1 out of 10, I'm gonna say a
B.
C.
This is a great bit we do.
I hate.
C.5.
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 Is that a C
Excitement
plus or a
level.
C minus?
It's like a
No, I think it's like a C.
Yes, it's a strong.
It's like
C,
right in the
bro.
middle, right?
Yeah, it's like right in the middle. A C.
75%.
It's 75%.
Yes, Miko, November 7th, the Predators Badlands movie is going to be out. Yeah.
I think it looks cool, man.
I'll be watching
And
it,
they got that
Shane
Alien
read
Earth
that.
TV show coming out.
Yeah.
which looks cool.
Which
I'm down
does
with
look
that.
cool.
When is that? That's this year, though.
Soon, like very soon.
Do you think that they're doing that and announcing this, and we might be getting a Alien versus Predator?
Well, because we didn't even touch on it.
Touch it, Touch it,
The
bro.
All right, and I'm signing
Android
off.
is
Touch me.
the Android is a Wayland Yutani Android.
Yes, it is.
And so they're the hard connection between
Hard and
the two franchises. And we will probably get another Alien versus Predator movie.
Man, I put the Predator segue on the tee. You just took the ball off and put that on the tee for him.
Yeah.
balls on tees.
There's no. I was just going to say there's no balls. There's no release date announced for Alien Earth. It's it says mid
Oh, there isn't?
2025.
Welcome
Oh,
to
okay.
Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Well, we're kind of
Welcome to Earth.
I do think that they're probably going to set up an AVP. What 3? Is this?
I think it's gonna be a reboot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because those two movies are.
Not that great.
Yeah,
AVP.
the second one might be a lot better if you could see literally anything happening in the movie.
It's so dark
It is one of the
there.
most poorly lit movies I
Yeah.
have ever watched. Like an alien jumps into a swimming pool and kills dude. It might as well be a black screen the entire time. You cannot see.
Yeah, it's at nighttime. You're like, what's
anything.
happening?
Anyways, I digress.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's good digress.
It's a good digress.
good
It's a good
digression?
digression. Yeah.
Yeah, good
I
digression.
like that digression.
Free comic book days next weekend.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, May 3rd.
I have something to tell you guys.
And we might be going to the Aviators game that night.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Hot.
Yeah. That should be a
Aviators
good
game.
time.
Yeah,
It'll be,
dude.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
I'll be there. These hats, if you like them, that I got me and Frank. These are from the Aviators. They're selling them on Star Wars Day. This is the new Star Wars design.
Sick.
So I love them. It's great. They love doing stuff with Star Wars and all that. So I'll be at the game. It's gonna be great. I think.
Are you playing?
Shane? No, I'm not playing.
Sick.
I wish I was playing, but Shane, are you going to the game?
I believe so. What day is that on?
Okay,
Yeah,
because I
we're going.
told Thea
Okay.
that she would get to meet the Copper Drop guy.
Oh, fantastic.
You have to do the thing.
Yeah.
You got to do
have
the
to
thing.
do the
So I'm taking the family, so we're gonna.
We got to
be
get
there.
a
So-
picture of you together, man.
He's gonna
I'll be
perform
there.
in front of her.
Yeah.
like
A
in the
live
middle of
Copper
the
Drop.
in the middle of the walkway.
Dude.
I can do that anywhere.
Yeah, get that guy
I would
outta
get
here.
Thea yelling copper drop. And
I got no problem with that.
Also, speaking of Star Wars, tomorrow night I'm gonna go see Episode 3 in theaters again.
Sure.
So it is
Oh, that's
back.
right.
It got
Revenge of the
re-released
Sith,
for
baby.
the 20th year, I believe.
That's awesome.
Right?
It was
20th
like
year
the
anniversary.
widest re-release a film has ever gotten.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 2100. Yes, widest.
Why this?
Wide.
21
Widest.
Wide.
Widest.
How long is it in theaters? For like a
Widest.
week?
I think it's like I think it is a week-ish.
You want to go see it?
Yeah, sure.
Nah.
Is it? No, it's not playing at all theaters.
It's definitely
It's
one.
playing it at, yeah.
Just
white.
a white.
I mean, I'm going to
release.
Town Square.
So if
It's
you,
playing at
I was
Town
gonna say
Square?
Town
It's playing
Square,
at Town
yeah,
Square.
probably
a lot of Cinemarks.
probably at Red Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd
Not the
have
one that I get free tickets to.
Probably.
No, I
crud.
think it is playing
Southmouth. Point?
South Point?
The Pern.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
South Pern.
South Pern.
The
South Point.
The South Point.
No.
You're gonna go to the South Point.
Shane, what did you what was I gonna ask you?
What's that?
Are you gonna go watch episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith with us? We go tomorrow.
No.
If you go tomorrow.
That I cannot do, but I can do aviator games and I can do copper drops for beautiful children. But
Okay.
no, just going anywhere to do anything. I can't do that.
You're like you're busier now all of a sudden. It's
Yeah.
been a week, man.
I mean, come on. I mean,
Harder for us to get a hold of you now that you're a week older.
yeah.
He goes, just you guys, no fans? Nah, I'm not in.
No,
I can't do anything with you
yeah.
guys
But people who actually like me, yeah, I can do it.
in public.
that makes sense.
It's not. But yeah, it's playing at South Point.
Oh,
Oh, it's at the
Yeah, but it
South
comes
Point?
out, I think it starts tonight. I think tonight is the first release of it.
Tonight?
how long is it in how long
I think
is
it's
it
like a
on?
week.
think it's
a week or two.
Oh, let's go Monday or something.
All right.
I have the high ground.
You snoring.
Oh,
That's it.
I don't
Obi
wanna
Shane
go.
Kenobi.
That's me doing a little Obi-Wan.
No, I've never
Yeah,
seen
so
I have the high ground.
if you have not, we have a run it back video on Return of the Jedi, and Sonny pretends to have actually seen the movie.
I did really well.
for
You
no,
haven't seen
didn't.
Return of the Jedi?
I
No,
did
you
it
did not.
really well.
No.
Wow, that's
He's
pretty
never
wild.
seen
It-
Return of the Jedi?
His
did it really
facade
well.
of having seen the movie lasts until he actually has to talk about it.
I did so
What?
good though. Like
And
so
then it
immediately
becomes very clear that he had not seen the movie.
everyone's like, wait, like, have you seen the movie? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a rare Quan jumps on the mic moment because he was like, "You have not seen this movie. Why are you acting like you have?"
He did call you out.
So, how about the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu that got released at Star Wars Celebration?
Yeah.
It was apparently pretty cool. and then they have the Sean Levy Starfighter thing that they
with
Ryan Gosling, the goose.
Yes, that's official now.
Yeah,
it's
He wa-
very
he walked
much
on
official.
stage,
Yeah.
so it's happening,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, Blade walked on stage too. Man, that-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, we did get Channing Tatum as Gambit, so
What was that?
anything can
Yeah,
happen.
that's true.
That's true. I guess.
They also announced animated Darth Maul.
That looks
Yeah,
cool.
I won't watch it. But it's
gonna be great.
Cool.
Do you not watch the animated stuff?
He doesn't like. He doesn't like
It's
it.
just too much, and I'd
Too
rather
animated.
it be live action.
Costs so much more to do that.
I would rather.
Man, because I was gonna say when we were doing the Plus stuff, the last 4 episodes of Disney Plus's Clone Wars is one of my favorite all-time.
Well, I've
Star
watched all
Wars
of that stuff over time, but like as it's coming out,
That's fair.
no gracias,
No gracias,
no
güey.
gracias.
Those are really
They
good,
keep
though.
They are really
They
good.
keep
The last 4
adding
episodes
stuff
are phenomenal.
around the prequel trilogy because that trilogy is terrible. And so they keep adding supplementary stuff for people to watch.
Whoa.
And then they remember them differently. They're like, oh, the way this connects with this, and this is so this and this, that, and Anakin's
That's
so
funny.
this.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like,
actually pretty
no,
funny.
it's actually not. If you just watch those 3
Damn,
movies,
my bad.
Wow, bro.
gosh.
Sorry.
Anakin is a whiny little girl for 3 films.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but like,
whoa.
pause.
And then he becomes.
When
Then
was
I'm
the last time you watched episode 4? Luke's the same thing. Takes after his dad.
No, but then Luke does not then become what is supposed to be the most menacing villain
Fair.
in films.
Fair.
After I just watched him whine for 9 hours.
Fair.
Just saying.
Are you an angel?
Do you think they're afraid to touch episodes 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah,
Like anything in there, they're like, no, it's too locked in. We can't do anything in that.
Well,
time.
like, yeah. What do they even do? Like,
that's fair.
okay, yeah.
They do with the
Yes, honey?
novels and the comic books. They try to fill in
Gotta
gaps.
do it.
That's true.
But they won't do anything
That's
that
true.
actually
I-
overlaps.
But even the comic books decided they're like, yeah, we got to go back farther. We got to go to High Republic.
Yeah.
So
Well,
And you
you
said you
ground.
like the High
I
Republic
did
stuff.
enjoy the High Republic stuff. The
So
comics were
high.
good.
You thought it was all right, yeah.
Me and Shane are the High Republic.
Some of their miniseries
kidding.
were better than the ongoing.
We're not
guys-
talking about
you
things
guys-
Sonny knows about.
You guys are triple black belt masters. The High Republic.
Yeah. We,
I am. He's
saying that.
we
he's
read.
my Padawan.
We've read.
Midnight blueberry panic attack over there.
Don't ever, if Sonny takes you out to the backyard, don't ever touch what he
This is a PSA.
is handing you if it's on fire.
Okay.
There's no reason to bring that type of stuff that's that heavy into the house.
Can I tell the story of what happened?
Please do. Real fast.
So
ridiculous.
we're watching. I had just gotten back in town from my white girl excursion.
And white girl excursions.
I
with Paul.
came straight to Shane's via white girl excursion.
Shout out to Paul coming right
Shout
over
out, shout out.
Shout out,
We're all watching
Paul.
WrestleMania. Shane, Marcus, Bubbles.
I'm fine with
Ray,
that.
Bubbles. Shout out Bubbles.
Am I missing anybody?
Me and
Sonny.
Frank.
Sonny. I said Frank.
Oh, okay.
It's the main event of day one WrestleMania.
Yes.
I'm sitting like right next to Shane's television, and his kitchen is behind me. He has this big kitchen island. Very nice kitchen.
Thanks.
Shout out
And he
kitchens.
made us spaghetti and meatballs.
Kitchen.
No,
Yes,
no
loved
meatballs.
it.
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
Well, there was ground beef.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Sketty. So
Okay,
sketty.
sorry. And I hear from behind me, Sonny go, "Oh!" And I turn around, and Shane is face planted, sprawled out with his arms on the table. I am afraid
Yeah,
something horrible has happened. Sonny won't stop laughing.
No.
So I'm like, okay,
No, he will not.
it couldn't have been that bad. And Sonny and I help him eventually get to the couch.
Frank
But
is just staring at me. He
when-
is
I'm
on
just
the floor.
watching. Well, no, I went to get you a beer.
when Shane first stands up, he's like drenched. I
Yeah.
thought he had knocked something onto himself.
No, I was sweating.
That boy was
profusely.
sweating.
Sweating
Whatever
vodka.
Sonny gave him in the backyard had him on 12. I don't know what happened. And the whole we get
The
Shane.
strongest weed I've ever had.
We get Shane and we lie him on the couch.
Strongest.
We get Shane and we lie him on the couch.
He's out.
And the whole time Marcus is berating Shane's dog with insults. What is happening?
Motivational
Anyways.
speaker for Roxy the puppy.
Yeah, that's how.
And I'm sitting there cracking up. I could not stop laughing.
I thought it was funny once I realized he was okay.
I was trying to get Shane more drinks, and Paul's like, "Don't do that.
Look.
Please stop."
You ain't never seen a grown man pass out before?
He was sweating, bro.
Like
he was
that.
out.
It was, and also it was a long day as well.
You didn't eat. You served
didn't eat,
everybody
bro.
steady.
I was drinking.
Well, he
since
tried to
noon.
eat and fell over on the table.
No, listen.
No,
listen.
I wasn't eating.
Listen,
no.
listen.
Rob's right.
He takes the bottle. And he's like, "Oh, there's a little left in here," and goes to toss it. I'm like, "Finish it." He's like, "All right." Drinks out the bottle. I'm like, "What kind of party is this?" All right, this man is crazy.
I'm saying this.
So I went out for a nice little emergency break, and I was enjoying my time. And then he's like,
I was as well.
He's like,
Outside.
yeah, let me see the young blood.
Let me
Yeah.
see it.
Let me see what that look like.
I got this.
I got this young
All of a
blood.
sudden, Shane has become Delroy Lindo from Sinners.
Yeah, he's like Delta Slim from Sinners. You know?
Young blood.
Young, let me see what you got. And I'm like, all
Whatever
right,
transpired in the backyard is wild.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows but those two.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I wasn't out there.
So I took about 1 or 2 or 12 hits of this thing.
He's like, I'm gonna hit it one time. Stands there for 30 minutes with me.
Now it comes out that
Good
it wasn't
Lord
really just
almighty.
that strong. He just took that much.
No.
It's nuts.
You can read the label.
Oh, man.
Don't accept things from Sonny. That's our.
Yes,
You can read
that's
the
the moral.
label.
That's the moral of this story.
He has.
So anyway,
I
Revenge
got
of the
one,
Sith
yeah,
is coming
dude.
out this weekend.
Yeah.
When I came to everything, that was fantastic.
we got through everything we needed to talk about today. So
Pretty much.
I figured we regale people
Well,
with our
Paul,
WrestleMania story.
the shop that you'd like to frequent over there, Maximum Comics Northwest.
Yeah, that's where I go.
Come on now.
You're a fan of. Oh my gosh.
On and on.
You're a fan of.
Can't understand how I left
You're
so
a fan of
long.
Star Wars and things that smell good, right, Sonny?
Oh yeah.
So over there, they've got their fresh scents, their Star Wars themed candles.
Ooh.
You ever want to smell what Ewok's paw would smell like? They've got an Andor candle.
Yeah, his
They have
paw.
an ice
He doesn't know what
planet.
that is. He hasn't watched
Ice
that
planet
movie.
of Hoth, the Ewoks, little
That's
fuzzy,
the little fuzzy guys.
critters. Naboo, you could see what Jar Jar Binks' feet smell like too. Everything's feet
Queen
related.
Amidala.
Yeah.
Hey,
Coruscant.
you're supposed to be the wholesome
Hoth.
one here, dude.
sorry.
What the hell was that?
Mustafar.
Meant to be timed after the foot
Mustafar.
comment.
Yo,
You guys could. These are available now. Of fresh scents from a galaxy far, far away. At
He
Maximum
knows.
Comics Northwest, they're selling Star Wars scented candles. We got to
Pretty
make
cool.
our way over there. That'll be one of the stops for Free Comic Book Day. We'll be over there in some capacity on Free Comic Book Day. I don't know for how long, but we'll be over there. We'll grab a candle.
There you go. Get a
A
candle.
Or
Queen
two.
Amidala.
Candle and a comic book.
We're gonna grab Queen.
What time does that start?
Shane's first in line,
I
bro.
assume
Gonna
it's
get Queen Amidala's feet.
It's just a Queen Amidala scent.
It's definitely Shane's first in line
Yeah.
for that.
I
one.
agree.
Be like Anakin.
I love
Can't
it.
stop thinking.
My goodness.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh wow, Shane.
Yes.
Listen, man, it's been your birthday for 3 weeks.
Thank you, man.
I love you so much,
I love you. As well.
and I love how you like to party.
It was good timing.
When
I love the way you party, man.
I'm just saying, when I came to, I felt very, very funny, so I kept talking. As long as I could hear Sonny laughing, my eyes were closed. And
You
I
kept
was
falling
rambling.
asleep while you're talking to Sonny.
Yeah,
You fell asleep mid conversation.
like four times.
There's
Just
snoring.
narcolepsy.
No, dude.
No.
I'll tell you something
That's
else,
not what that
Sonny. I'll tell you
was.
something else.
One more thing.
He would come to, and we had the Wicked
Wicked
behind
behind
the
the
scenes,
scenes playing for
every
some
once in
reason.
a while. Shane would go,
Loved it.
"What are we watching? What do you guys have on my TV?"
Who turned this on?
Like he's the one
His
with the remote.
remote doesn't, but his remote doesn't work. We just had to.
Shane, what do you got for the people?
The 8th season of Rick and Morty
Yeah.
starts May 25th.
Yeah. I'm across that.
Join Rick, Morty, Summer, Beth, and Jerry. And is there anybody else? Paul?
Name more characters. I don't
That's
know.
it.
Poopy
That's
Butthole?
everybody. That's
Mr.
a whole
Mr.
Smith.
Poopy Butthole.
It's a whole Smith. Oh yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Scary Terry.
That's a whole Smith family and a new season.
Giant incest baby.
That's right. Giant Space and Incest Baby. May 25th on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. Rick and Morty comes back May 25th.
Yeah, that show's fun. I like that
Be
show.
there.
Sonny's not across it anymore, but that's okay.
I think
We're
when
done?
when the voice actors kind of changed, I think I don't know. I'm starting nitpicking, I guess, a little bit too much. I stopped after that.
You call me old. Like you're really old. You nitpick everything. They don't have the same characters that they used to have back in the day. I want Mr. Poopy Butthole to be on every episode, not just one or two throughout the season.
The face matched the voice.
I'm Sonny.
Sonny, wait, Sonny, right here. What do you got?
Yeah, that's Sonny.
Nothing.
You got it, buddy.
No, I apologize for last week. Thanks for coming back.
I wasn't here last
No, I know, but the last
Were
time
you?
you were here, it was crazy too.
glad
So I'm
you're
saying thanks for coming
That is
back.
true.
Excellent that you're now back.
I didn't
with
feel like
us.
I was going to be hitting the crossfire tonight.
It's
so.
amazing that you
No,
showed
we're
up,
friends.
bro.
We're friends this
I
week.
love it.
Couple weeks. We've been friends.
good. We've been good, yeah.
For your hat.
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Can we talk about how Shane didn't wear his damn hat he always wears
Yeah,
last
he
week?
yelled
but
at me last
now
week
he
for
wore
not
it.
wearing it.
Yeah, as soon as he comes in, I'm like, oh, now you're wearing
Now
pants
you're wearing
in your
your
shirt or in the hat.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. Jeez. I didn't know you guys were going to dress up as me.
Brother Rob.
I've really enjoyed being back. For those of you that aren't super comic book or anything like that, maybe you're serial killer people. Maybe you're serial killer people. You, season 4, 5, whatever the most recent one, it dropped today. So you, all of them, because it's Netflix, so they drop them all. So it's the
You
final season of
should go
You.
watch 'em.
Joe
that's
Goldberg
this guy.
is back to kill again.
You do look suspiciously similar.
Not with
Little
my
bit.
present haircut and hair configuration, but
You have in
at one
past.
point, yeah.
Yeah. Do it
You had a
again.
beard? All right, go ahead.
Are you gonna cut it?
My hair?
Yeah.
It needs to be cut, yeah.
No, I'm like.
Oh, we
back
knew
in my
that,
old
man.
days.
That was a
No,
month ago.
no, not that short.
Keep it as long as you can, brother.
I will.
Grow it out, Jesus.
Keep it as long
as you
can. No.
For you, son.
Comic book Jesus.
Comic book Jesus.
Don't.
Paul, how could they get at us in the interwebs when they're passing out under the stars with a blueberry midnight panic attack?
They can get at us on the interwebs underneath the stars when they're passing out with a blueberry panic attack. At into the West Comics on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Pods, YouTube. That
Feet
at
Finder.
Into the West Comics. Yeah, Feet Finder.
That's mine. That's
No, that's the
Grinder.
candles.
At _comics on Twitter. We got a video that Dre put together from last week that we will be posting shortly, and we'll have another one.
We apologize for that too.
Sorry.
But
So sorry.
again, not involved in that. So whatever happened.
Me
to it,
either.
I'm not sorry. Neither is Rob.
you guys are good people.
Yeah, and I'm excited to go watch Thunderbolts next week? Question mark.
Is it? It's next week, right?
next
Next
week?
Thursday.
Next week, yeah.
Next
I think it'll be
Thursday
cool.
we'll
Or
do
it'll
it.
really suck, and it'll be fun to talk about how it sucks.
Oh, that's great.
Please
Win-win.
subscribe to my feed finder so I could continue paying for these movie tickets for everybody.
There's
Yeah,
no
that'd be
way
great.
that I thought that you were gonna say that.
Yeah, no, that one was out of left field.
I've embraced it, bro. I've embraced it. They made fun of me for 3 years.
Sonny,
About that. I make money.
And Sonny's
Your foot
mom
just
are the
touched my
best.
foot right now, and I didn't like
Rob's
it.
foot
So
has
I'm just
touched
gonna
mine
say
about
that.
30 times this
Ooh.
episode, and I haven't said a thing.
Oh my.
Some would say he's finding your.
Gross. Feet fine.
Oh my word, Rob.
Please leave.
Y'all are killing me tonight.
Sonny, your mother is an angel, by the way.
She's the best.
She is the best.
Thank her once again. Thank her for the candles that you brought over from WrestleMania night.
I'm surprised you remember all that.
What? Come on.
Somebody told him to say
I'm not
that
a
before
jerk.
this.
Go on and on.
He did kind of remember
Can't
though.
understand how
I
that
did.
Guys, we're on our
have
way
superpowers.
to 1,000
Superpowers.
subscribers. You can help us
last
get there.
120 something thousand hours.
We would appreciate
Very
it so
important.
much if you would consider subscribing.
Like and subscribe.
favorite word.
We'll be back
Why you
next
gotta
week
say it like Sean?
with more hot dance moves and more
Love
sweaty drinking. Again,
Sweat.
have a great evening, everybody.
Love
Bye,
you
guys.
Is it taco time?
I'm so hungry. Whatever you guys want.
What time is it, Frank?
You guys went to pizza last week.
It's taco time in America.
cheese time?
Yeah,
Maybe a
love
chopped cheese in
you.
America.
Later, guys. See you
Love
next
you,
week.
Eva.
Bye.
Love you, Eva.
Miss you, Marcus. Miss you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah,
Kisses.
mwah.
Love.